Ahoy! Welcome back to Adventure Sena. Today's episode, we explore some iconic Paris destinations from the Louvre to the Arc de Triomphe. We also sample some unique French cuisine. So, we are outside of the Louvre, and I thought it was a pyramid. Pretty weird. Just walk into the room. Now we're on track. I found the Louvre. Alright, this is the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel. So not the main Arc de Triomphe, but one of several beautiful arcs in the city. I think this one's actually a little cooler looking than the main one. It's just not as big. I guess you really just build these to be like, we killed it, bro. That's what this represents. So those are the arcades of the Louvre, all those beautiful like castle walls. The simple things make me happy. Beautiful French butter, which if you've never had European butter, it's not just plain butter. It's really got a nice cheesy funk to it. It looks like they just served me more bread, but this is different bread. Not only that, it has some beautiful foie gras. Anthony Bourdain always sang the praises of foie gras. I'm actually getting to try it in France. Okay, so sometimes foie gras is served like a hot dish, which is straight up just the liver seared. In this case, it's a pâté. So if you're wondering, it's kind of like meaty butter. It pretty much sums it up. Well, now that I've tried it in France, I can say that the kind of the foie gras they sell at Fred Meyer's, the pâté, very similar. I would not taste the difference. So far I've tried escargot and foie gras. So Snell's, duck liver, both excellent. So these are kind of adventurous foods for the average American. Here we have the croque madame, Marly's take on it, and nice little salad. Yeah, just an olive oil vinaigrette. Piece de resistance. Pop that egg yolk. Oh man, look at that shit. It's not every meal that qualifies as food porn. That definitely does. So this is more of a knife and fork type of sandwich. Beautiful toasty cheese on there. And some delicious fresh French ham. Alright, let's give this sucker a shot. The bread itself, surprisingly, is one of the stars of the show here. Having a croque madame in France, what I'll say, some of the ones in the US, I think I enjoyed better. Here we are outside the Louvre. Pretty much anyone's free to just walk up on the grounds and look around. And if you want to go inside, it's like 30 euros roughly. Okay, so one quick pro tip, you can book your tickets online in advance, and I really recommend you do that, or you're gonna stand in the bigger line over there where you buy tickets. All right, we are now in the Louvre. Yeah, the museum itself, I mean, the building is incredible. Time for another French bench review. Big old damn bench. Sitting on this bench here, huge slab. It is protected, so obviously no rain, snow, whatever. It's a climate controlled area, very comfortable. The vibes, the view, feels like we're back in time pretty much. Anywhere in these touristy places that's not swarmed by people, I'm a fan of. This is actually a pretty mellow little corridor here, so recommend you try out this bench at the Louvre. This is probably, yeah, it's right in the middle. It's like a 3 out of 5. You might notice random markings. Those are mason's marks. So this mason used a broken heart, looks like. Many people don't know, but the Louvre is actually buried. It used to be a fortress. It was a medieval castle. And so these are the remnants underneath the Louvre. Journey back through history. Actual Egyptian carving panels. Pretty damn cool to see this with your own eyes. The human figure like this. You can see the muscles of his back. Look at the way that they were able to make the cloth look transparent almost. It's really amazing. Bit of an apple. Again, Aphrodite. What is she holding? I can't tell. I love to see when the artists use soft materials. It's incredible how they flow. Intricate detail, the fruits, remarkable. Man, look at that pose, incredible. Artemis, goddess of the hunt. Ah, man, this is insane. Cannot even imagine what it took to make this. Looks like the centaur of the sea, actually. It's got a mermaid body and horse front legs. That would be Pan, renowned for his huge member. A grotesque critter. Bit of a troublemaker. That goose f***ed around with the wrong guy. He got his ass. Man, holy shit. That's incredible. Room after room of just insanity. I love these ones with a ton of little tiny details to look at. Deeply off-putting imagery for some reason. Just the way they're all gray. And it looks like a child almost, but it's a full-grown man. I'm not all that impressed. It's tiny. I'm not gonna wait in line for that. So the Mona Lisa is just right there over my shoulder, and you can wait in line for 20 minutes if you want to, but you can kind of just, you can see it from over here. It's fine. I think there's other world-class paintings. Mona Lisa's fine. I gotta see it with my own eyes. Probably would take you a couple of visits to actually fully appreciate this place. Okay, I think I like French painters better. Napoleon. That's one of my favorites. The lighting in it, it's haunting. This is insane. Paintings like this are just unreasonable. Actual gold. Incredible. Ridiculous. Look at this. Insane. Fat bottom girls make the world go round. Don't worry, boys, they got thick pharaohs too. It's a giant, giant pot. Imagine how many rupees you get if you break this pot. -1 million. If you have that green book, you can use a thunder spell here. Massive. It was one of many columns. That's insane. There were 50 of these or so. These are one of those badass wrist things that Gilgamesh wears. These are definitely aliens. There's no bloody chance. That's not a human. I would have to put out 10 episodes to cover all the different things you can see here at the Louvre, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, but hope you enjoyed. Definitely come to the Louvre. This deserves a couple hours of time, like 2 to 3 hours minimum, I would say. Model of the Louvre grounds. Okay, another somewhat adventurous dish for the American. They do serve this in like San Francisco, New York, bigger cities, but where I'm from, raw beef is a definite no-no. And of course, they give you a little bit of mustard. So let's just have a taste of this first before we do anything. Super neutral, very herbaceous, very oniony. There's other seasonings in there. All right, now just the mustard. Let's try that. Very unique meal. I can honestly say probably won't order beef tartare again, but it was worth a shot, and it's definitely not bad. Le Arc de Triomphe. If at the end of this you have to have tickets to go upstairs, I'm gonna be pissed, but I think you could just go there. All right, we're at the pulsing center of Europe right here. Oh my goodness. The facial expression on Michael the Archangel, I believe. I'll be totally transparent. I was not looking forward to France at all. I just had a bad experience with it the few times I visited as a sailor in the Navy. But everything has been incredible here, so really can't recommend France enough. Eternal Flame. As always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out.